Greetings, Cubs. Welcome and welcome back again. It's time to step into the Lion's Den. Today I'm going to be doing a dynamic reading on WooSan. This can be either romantic or platonic, depending on how the cards fly. I have WooYang to my left, San to my right. I will see what kind of energy they have going on today. Not today. We'll see what kind of energy they have around them for their dynamic. Anyway, alright, WooYang to my left, and then San to my right. Oh, okay. San to my right. That, you see the way that landed, y'all? Ooh. So this is definitely going to be about love. Interesting. Okay, I want to bring these into the camera so they can be seen. Wow, so over on WooYang's side, we have all tied up an angel of love in reverse, while door to spirit is open. I feel like WooYang is starting to listen more to his intuition. I feel like WooYang is more opening his self up to sort of understanding things a little bit differently. Angel of love is in reverse, and all tied up is in reverse. With these two in reverse, like I said, all tied up is reverse, and then door to spirit is open. I feel like WooYang is in a sense freeing himself from, or wanting to be freed from San, like no longer kind of tied down. Angel of balance, I'm gonna come back to this angel of love. Angel of balance and broken heart on San's part is I feel like San felt like, you know, everything was fine between them, and that, you know, their relationship was like, he's like, we were working this out, like we were fine, like, you know, we had great chemistry. What's going on? Whatever is going on with WooYang, it does seem to be hurting San. San feels the type of way. Angel of love is in reverse. Maybe it can be him feeling like WooYang is sort of falling out of love with him, or no longer carrying the same amount of affection that he had before. Now these two cards also came out, the World and Woman Holding a Coin, and it's indicating that, you know, cycles may be continuing or moving on, you know. And then I'm not sure where this woman holding a coin is here for. I don't know who she's representing or what's particularly happening with her, but we're going to get more into details. So for WooYang, and now for San. There's another card here. These two fell over here. Okay, let me try for San again. Okay. I'm going to leave these like it was, and I'm going to leave these here, because this is pretty much almost the same as this right here. Love is in reverse, angel of love in reverse, so on and so forth. So over on WooYang's side, we have the Grim Reaper. And it says, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. But we also have Love Call, which says, someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So Woo Young is actually getting love calls from someone else as well. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and wanting to date. I think Woo Young has decided to put himself back on the market. Or WooSan is in another stage of breakup, get back together again. But it seems like Woo Young seems to be over it. Woo Young seems to be kind of be over it. We also have the Chaser in reverse. It says Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. That was over. These two fell over on Woo Young's side. It is in reverse, so it does seem like he's no longer going to chase San. We also have love. It says unconditional love. This is also in reverse. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. Again, in reverse, just like the angel of love is in reverse. So it does seem like, although Woo Young has a lot of love for him, and like I was calling out with the door to spirit being open, I feel like Woo Young is finding something better for himself and feeling like it's time for him to kind of move on and find someone that is more up to his speed, I guess. Meanwhile, over on San's side, the first card that came out was the butterfly. The butterfly says relationship evolving to the next phase, healing inner child and growth. We also have coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. I also, even with woman holding a coin is not necessarily holding a heart. This is kind of in the middle. If this is another woman right now, whatever, or another person, it's kind of in the friendship. Like right now, it's not necessarily love. And even with these cards, the relationship is more of, at this part, friendship, and kind of, at least coming from San, friendship and just getting to know people. So I guess that's also where the confusion from San's part is coming from, not understanding why Woo Young may feel a type of way, or why Woo Young may be feeling like he's distanced from San's point of view. He's just like, I'm just, getting to know people. I'm just talking to people. It's chill. So he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. And San also just feels like, towards Woo Young, it's just like, we were chilling, we were having a great time, we were just, I thought we were just growing together and, moving to a next level, and then it's like, hey, I'm not interested in you anymore, and heartbreak from San's part. So that's what we have. I'm gonna pull more cards. Woo Young, and then San. Okay, that landed in the middle. I'm going to try another one for specifically San. Okay. Okay. Woo Young, rejection. And in the middle, we have temptation. Okay, boom, here it is. And on San's side, we have wild. San is, San sees things as he's just talking to people. He's just getting to know people. Even though I see this wild card, like, you kind of, whatever, you got some other stuff going on, but whatever. Woo Young feels like he's like, well, it seems like Woo Young's like, you rejected me first. Woo Young felt like he was discarded first, and so therefore he's like, well, I'm gonna grow, change, and move on. We have in the middle, temptation. And again, temptation is with this world card and this woman holding a coin. So it's very interesting. Again, I don't know who this other person could be. There are possibilities, but I'm going to keep it between these two right now. But there's definitely some other third party that could possibly be making Woo Young kind of feel a little uncomfortable, or like he's just like, I'm not going to deal with it. I'd rather move on. I would rather go and move on and mind my business than sit here and watch all, whatever is happening happen. Again, over on San's side, San does not see anything he's doing as something crazy. He doesn't see anything that he's done as too out of pocket. But we still have WOW here, so it's like this. He knows that he's doing or has done some things that are kind of like stuff that he knows better than to be doing, or like he knows that he's kind of crossed lines or boundaries somewhere. That's why we have WOW here. I still want to pull from this deck, actually. Yeah, we have discover your life purpose, but this card is almost like someone is like, in this deck, in this card you can see someone like playing the violins and someone who's sitting down. Oh, okay, I know who this is then. Anyway, it's like, San is wooing someone else, whether he wants to acknowledge it or not. Y'all can leave in the comment section who you think it is, but yeah, San is wooing someone else. San is taking up a lot of interest in someone else. I want to say we all know who it is, but it's whatever. Taking up a lot of interest in somebody else, and Woo Young feels rejected. He feels casted aside. He feels like San is not wanting his attention anymore. San does not necessarily see it the same way. San sees things very differently. In San's mind, San is just having conversations, chatting people up. And he also thinks that, him and Woo Young's relationship, he's like, we were fine. We were perfect. Like we were best friends a second ago, and now you're mad. Now you're upset. And I don't understand why. Okay, so I'm going to pull some more oracles. Now with these in the middle, it does seem it kind of blends both sides. So I want to make sure that there's a clear separation between the two. Okay. All right. Woo Young. Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's see if there's any information for Woo Young coming in for him and how he's feeling. Oh. Towards Sam, you have sacrifice. Universe. Ooh, okay. So a lot of cards, so I'm gonna reshuffle. I only like want one or two more cards, and then we move on. Temptation again. Where is that card? Temptation. Temptation keeps coming out. Okay, San. Partnership and alliance. Memories of love. You know what's interesting? Somebody mentioned it in the comments, and I remember I was this on Patreon. And I was like, no, WooSan, WooSan is soulmates, all that. And they're like, you think so? I think it's one-sided. And the more that I'm looking on sort of San's side, it does seem like there's more of, I don't understand how, honestly, I can't really say. on a real, I can't see it, but I mean, I see it in the cards where it does seem like it is. His cards seem a lot more platonic than Woo Young's, which is wild to me. I mean, partnership and alliance, and then we have memories of love. That's it. Like I said, okay, because I'm like, these two have to be in some way, shape, or form, like, destined to be together. And I think they are, in all honesty, but San is a complicated one. Yeah, San's kind of like, he doesn't understand why Woo Young is distancing himself from him. You know, it's angel of balance, and it's partnership and alliance, and so it's still a balance of these two people kind of, these two people making something whole, yin and yang. And then heartbreak, right? Broken heart is also, memories of love is over the broken heart. So I don't know if they've broken up, either in a romantic or platonic way. But again, it still seems like San doesn't really understand. Like, he's like, I don't get why this happened. I don't understand, like, why did this happen? Okay, Woo Young. Woo Young has somebody he is really into right now. San, free yourself. Whatever Woo Young has complained about, it's true. Like, San's gonna let, I feel like San is gonna let Woo Young play break up right now. Limit on that, because San is just waiting in the cut, like, all right, sis. He's like, all right, sis, I'ma wait. So there is the WooSan reading update. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know on what you think is going on in San's head, or like what you think he's doing that has Woo Young like, I'm not dealing with this anymore. Or do you think Woo Young is just honestly over WooSan, over San in general? I want to know your opinions on the WooSan dynamic. Do you think it's real? Do you think it's like just kind of one of those things? Do you think they still like each other, honestly? Do you think they still like each other? I want to know your honest opinions. Leave it down in the comment section below. I would love to read over them and just see what everyone's thoughts are. In the meantime, make sure you hit that like button, you know, and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime I drop a reading. Check out Patreon, where you can purchase a reading for your own celebrity, idol, group, artist, whomever. Speaking of which, this was a paid reading by one of my Patreon Club members, so shout out to you. Thank you so much for your support, and I hope to see you next time again in the Lion's Den. Bye.